Hey everybody, this is going to be my first video, but I've been doing Stratholme for, gosh, about a year and a half now since TBC first dropped, and just been constantly watching the gold go up, so I figured to make a video real quick and just show everybody the potential that I'm seeing at least. Um, this gold per hour right here is from my previous run. This is just kind of showing what you can do if you're running over to the vendor and selling everything there. What I'm going to do is, and you can see like all of this is just vendor price, so none of it's going to be auction. This is just purely raw gold. As far as consumables go, I use a mammoth meal because it's pretty cheap on my server, and flask of In's Rage. You can use whatever shield. I just use the skull flame just because, pretty flames, whatever. Just a quick rundown of gear. It's, just nearly bits. It's just a couple pieces. And then I try to gear more towards shield block rather than anything else, but obviously, it's a way to go. I do use Berserking just for the extra damage. Yeah. Dartman card greatness is huge. Mirror of Truth helps a lot. And then pretty much everything else is just tank. I do have rocket boots and the gloves, the rockets there. As far as talents, I stay more on the right side here, max out Reckoning, just kind of whatever. I do that because I do use this in dungeons some, or like heroics. I don't use it in raids much at all, but get one here so you can keep your Divine Plea going, which you won't need much of. And then I just kind of come down here. You're going mainly for damage. You can, respec a few other things, but you're going to want Seal Command, movement speed, and then Crusade for the extra damage. Glyphs, I use Hammer of the Righteous, Holy Wrath, and Judgment, and Lay on Hands, just because whatever. Alright, let's get to it. My rocket. Hand of Reckoning them. I have a mouse over macro for Hand of Reckoning. I'll run up here. Glove. Pack. That should pull everything else down. And Freedom. And then I just wings here. Go ahead and get it out of the way. And I have interact with target on my mouse wheel. So it just loots everything super fast. Ton of time. Oh, I don't go far on the left side here. What I do is just this pack. Just shoot him with the rocket. Also, anytime I see an eye, if I can, I'll just use Hand of Wreck on it, just to kill it, because I don't need its gargoyles. They don't give any loot. It's just unnecessary mobs, really. Not like they're going to do much to you, but it's just a personal thing. There's no real, you know, advantage to pulling them over here, aside from I just don't like getting all of the mobs stacked up under the big guys. It can be hard to loot. You never really know if you're getting everything. But you just you scroll and you can pretty much get everything most of the time. The thing is that key. If you really want to double check, this is completely unnecessary. Drop the key, pick it up again, and just run back over. Keep in mind here that Hand of Freedom will free you from the webs, even if you're silenced. Brawlers, obviously focus them first, and the crit beasts. And you're going to want to kill the Wailing Banshees, as they do fear, and the Screechers. But obviously focus the crit crawlers first. Normally too, you'll have those crit crawlers. I just bubble. You get everything up to you. Simple, no point in chasing stuff around. With the cancel aura, take off Divine Shield, Hand of Freedom, and just clean up. So this macro here that I've had up for a second, whenever you kill them, you just make sure that you're right close to the door because it'll shut on you. You're gonna want to make sure that you're in there before the door shut, or else you're locked out for like 2 minutes. But pretty much, depending on your damage, you're just gonna have to watch and see how fast you kill Baron and the end part. But this is a good spot that if you have repair bots too, you can use them to loot that as fast as possible. Come in here. I can pretty much hit this just about now, and it'll reset. If you see it says leave the group, then you're good. If not, keep hitting until you see that. Once it shows that you've left the group, after maybe 5 or 10 seconds, this will pop up and it'll kick you out in a minute. This is the biggest thing, using this macro, so you don't have to run all the way out of dungeon. See down at the bottom right, I got 170 kills on him, still haven't gotten them out. 200, so keep going. 28 seconds, so if you got the scrap bots, drop one, sell it, sell everything. Not as good of a run as far as the gold per hour, and I did stop a little bit talking, but 118 gold for the run, and it's 550. I think the last run was closer to like 650 in 12 minutes, but it just goes up and down depending on how fast you do the runs and what drops. And it'll kick you out. Obviously, rich boy. You get the mammoth super fast. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a good day.